So let's milk a bunch of videos about this camera. One of the most hyped features of the GH5 is the in-body stabilization. But does it live up to the hype, yo? Does it replace a gimbal or Steadicam? Stay tuned to find... No, it does not replace a gimbal or Steadicam. But, right on. Let's do this.
Oh my god, how dare you complain about the fantastic IBIS? Unsubscribed! Everybody chill. I just wanted to keep your expectations in check, despite the overall fantasticness of the GH5s in-body image stabilization. Coming from the GH4 myself, this is indeed a major upgrade, and I understand completely why this feature is still hyped up today. It doesn't matter if your lens is stabilized or not. The IBIS will improve the overall stabilization, despite if your lens was made yesterday or 100 years ago. I'm not an expert at all, but I'm going to try different techniques that may or may not improve the support of your stabilized camera sensor. Will a slightly too heavy tripod work as a Steadicam of sorts? Finding the center of gravity, blah 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 blah. Will a basic Gorilla Pod provide the extra power you need? Right on. Or will the basic camera strap technique be enough? The strap is a bit short in this example, but whatever. I'm going to run around a bit without shame. Alright, so fast motion may not be optimal. Let's slow down a bit and mainly focus on the camera strap technique and just leaning back and forth. And of course, the slower the frame rate, the steadier it becomes. The never-ending slow-motion B-roll of life. Let's do the ultimate casual test. Poodle walking. Now I'm just going to have the camera rest in the palm of my left hand without actually gripping onto it. Insert two-handed camera strap technique. let's increase the difficulty level with a 45mm lens. The IS lock feature will try to lock on to the subject and make it as steady as possible, and it's pretty darn impressive at a 90mm equivalent field of view handheld. The IS lock feature is more of a tripod simulation, so moving the camera will make things weird.
Can you hear the lovely noise of traffic in the evening? Let's do a mandatory vlogging test for you losers out there. I'm using the Lumix 14mm f2.5 and shooting in the aperture priority mode. I'm using the Gorilla Pod, now without stabilization whatsoever. Just walking around like some loser. Stupid wind. Alright, I'm just walking hard, walking hard. Alright, now with the in-body stabilization activated. Look how fantastically stable I am. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Not too shabby. I was running. Get to the chopper! Right on. Now we're gonna try the electronic stabilization that only works for video. I don't know, I think it's like a warp stabilizer thing combined with the optical stabilization. I don't know. Let's walk around. Da, 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 da. Right on. Right on. Is it more stable? I don't know. Can you see any warpy stuff in the corners? Just walking, just walking. If it's flannel, we can wear it. Where's the chopper? Right on. Alright, now I'm gonna try the IS lock feature. Is it weird? Is it weird? Does it do anything? Am I locked down? I have no idea if it's working or not. This should look weird. Just walking. Just walking. Standard film team, into darkness. Fantastic face. Whatever.
So, the in-body and mind stabilization of the GH5 may not be a built-in Steadicam, but it's definitely usable for a lot of scenarios when you have a minimum amount of gear. It's more like a ninja shoulder rig rather than a gimbal, which is pretty great in itself. And if you still would like to do fast-moving shots, you could always try using something like the Warp Stabilizer in Adobe Premiere. Good results, not guaranteed. And if you're extra lazy, you can have the IBIS on when shooting with a shoulder rig to make things extra steady. It might look slightly weird if you're walking, but for locked shots or fake tripod pans, it's awesome. I have more videos about the GH5 in the pipeline, but since Adobe Premiere 2020 is currently rejecting my old graphics card, it's kinda like playing Quake 2 without a 3DFX Voodoo card in the 90s. At this rate, you could expect at least 2 or 3 videos a year from this channel. That's it. By the way, thanks to your mighty support, I'm now able to monetize my videos. Again? Let's see how long it will last this time. So, stay creative, be epic, and please sub.